In the lobby of Ramsey Solutions, Scott and Becky are with us. Hey, guys, how are you?
Hi, Dave.
Hey, Dave. How's it going? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Welcome. Where do you all live?
Mattoon, Illinois. Small town there, East Central Illinois.
Okay, cool. Welcome to Nashville. Good to have you. So you're here to do a debt-free scream?
We are.
Yes.
I love it. And how much have you guys paid off?
Well, it was about $345,000.
Wow.
Yeah. That's house, our land, which is our recreational ground that we have. Mm-hmm. We're 100% debt-free, Dave.
Wow.
Took about 3
cool.
years.
It took 3 years.
Yep.
All right. And your range of income during that time?
Kind of in the 150 to a little over 200 range.
Very cool. What do you guys do for a living?
I'm in sales.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm an accountant.
Okay. Fun. So $345,000, that's the property, the house, everything. How much land have you got?
It's a little shy of 80 acres.
Okay, very nice. Nice piece of ground. Good. And so what is all of this real estate worth?
Our house is probably in the 250 range. The land, we actually bought it for at an auction about 6 years ago. Mm-hmm. It's probably about 400.
Okay. Wow. So $650,000 worth of real estate, all paid for.
Correct.
I'm looking at weird people.
That's right.
I love it. I love it. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you very much.
So tell me how this all started. What happened 36 months ago got you on this track?
Well, it actually starts a little bit before that. So we got married in 2000, going to school, getting everything done, and basically we wanted a cash flow college. Wanted to get to that point, so basically starting a family, wanted to be able to get to that point to where we had it done. Buckled down, worked full time, graduated school, both of us debt free.
Wow.
Moved into that immediately into my job where I'm still residing, and Becky was in a business opportunity as well. Mm-hmm. Built a house in 2004. About $200,000 total in that, only had $100,000 debt on it. Mm-hmm. So paid that off in 3 years.
Okay.
So 2007 was debt free, but and still reading your book and everything else and doing all that stuff, abiding by the principles. But 2010, the land came up for sale, and we're like, we can get this done in about probably 7 to 10 years. Mm-hmm. I don't think Dave would scream too bad, but we're still going back into debt, but we think we can get it done. And then as you say, when you bring in debt, you bring in Murphy, you bring in these other things that are out there. And even though we were debt free, making a great income, there was a job loss in 2012. Okay. And so Becky was facing that, and we basically buckled down. But at the same time, another opportunity presented itself, and that's where we got dumb. Mm-hmm. So not only did we have the land debt, but we basically had another opportunity with a franchise and a partnership to go into, and we mortgaged that land to go into business.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a profitable business. It was. But basically, and I'll never forget it, we're at sorry if I cry. We're at the bank, and you talk about those like eureka moments or those moments that are out there. And what should have been the trigger was when I looked at Becky and she had a tear rolling down her face saying, should we do this? Mm. And my head was saying, no, it's 1 + 1 does not equal 3. But my heart and some of the opportunities that were out there that I felt was there, I justified it. And we both justified it together. Mm. And so we signed, we did it. And about a year later, we really came to that conclusion that, holy cow, how dumb were we in making that decision? But now we're into 2013, and essentially at that point, we knew that we had to buckle down and get this stuff squared away. Mm-hmm. So when we bought in, we had that opportunity, and it's a franchise, so there's some assets there. But we also got into that from a standpoint of the debt load that was there too. So the 365 or 345 was really just us from a standpoint of that, but basically at that point said, hey, we got to do something. And again, just buckled down. I worked more, got up earlier, stayed up later.
You still have the business, or did you sell it?
So basically in 2015, we came back and said, listen, for us to really grow this business to where it needs to be, and with our partner, we were going to have to buy him out eventually. Mm-hmm. We're looking at millions of dollars in debt. Mm-hmm. And at that point, we said, this is not who we are. Mm-hmm. We knew we weren't that person in 2013 when we signed the loan. We don't want to continue to be those people. So basically 2015, we came back in there, and Becky and I had a really, good heart to heart. Do we really want to do this? At 36 years old, now and 33, 34 years old at the time, do we really want to do that another 10 years from now and be 50, 55 years old and finally have everything paid off? The answer was no. It was unequivocal no. And so, Lord willing, we were able to get it all squared away. And in May of 2016, sold the last part of the business. And with that last bit, we paid off our house.
All right, back deck spree again. Then.
Absolutely.
For the second time.
Yes.
And a new resolution in your house.
Yes.
Never again.
Never.
again.
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't as fun as you remembered.
No, really, it wasn't.
Well, and I had the luxury, Dave, of doing my regular job in sales, and Becky was the one that was dealing with the business. So when you talk about, something that broke, and then all of a sudden that draw that you were kind of depending upon to pay the mortgage or to pay those bills, it wasn't there.
Yeah, here you
And so the entrepreneurial spirit is still there. We love that idea. But
So did the business sell for enough to pay this off in one fell swoop then? Or close?
No.
No. Okay. So you've been beating on it.
We had,
but the final straw.
The final straw, yeah.
was the business selling. Okay.
Right.
Well, congratulations, you guys. Wow. I'm sorry you went through all this, but I'm glad you're out. How's it feel now to be free?
I would say, just light and not stress, because like I said, we both always lived by, your rules of, we never had a car loan. We never bought anything that we couldn't go pay cash for beside our house. So when we did that.
No, when you did stupid, you did it big.
We did it big.
There's an extra zero in there. Yeah.
We did. And I think the minute we did, we both just felt this weight on us.
Yeah.
And so for those few years, it took us a while to really come to that and tell each other, we were both like, oh, it was a good choice. It was a good choice. And then one day we were just both like, I feel like I'm drowning. Do you feel the same way? And he's like, yeah. So we then started knocking away at the debt. In the meantime, while we got the businesses where they needed to be so that we could sell them and get that last piece of the puzzle.
Good for you. Well done. Good job, guys.
Thanks.
And it's amazing when you have that weight. I will say, as a sales guy, so any sales guys that are out there, I'm telling you, it'll give you a goal. And now it's amazing that I had my record years the last 3 years. So something to be said for that. So now I don't have the debt, but I like the money. So,
different motivation now.
Absolutely.
Right.
Pain and pleasure principle.
That's right.
All right, and your kids' names and ages?
Madison is 16 and Brock is 11.
All right. Very cool. 345. Oh, we got a copy of Chris Hogan's. Before I do that, we got a copy of Chris Hogan's book for you. The Retire Inspired book, #1 bestseller, and that's the next chapter in your all's lives. You're going to be easily calling back very soon with a millionaire status if you're not already there.
I think we are.
So, all right, $345,000 paid off in 36 months, making $150 to $200. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
All right,
You
guys,
ready?
ready?
3, 2, 1. We're debt free!
Love it, love it, love it. Well done, you guys. Great work. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.